Well, it's the next day. It's nice and windy out here. Hopefully you can hear me. I finished digging out underneath the rose bush because I needed to get it down at least 3 inches so I have enough room for my decomposed granite. Took out more roots, dug out all this section. Remember I had stopped about right here over to there, and I dug all that out. This thing is full. This thing is full of roots. Okay, and as I was digging, look at, see this? Look, there's 2 wires here. And you know, I have a sprinkler valve down in there, but I should have only needed 1 wire for that, and I don't see any lights, landscape lights over here. I may have to investigate that later to see if in fact both of those wires go to that box over there. I could dig around there and kind of check that out, or open that up and see if there's actually 2 wires going in there. There should only be 1 set of wires though for that, and I'm glad I didn't use a pick or anything like that, because as soon as I felt something, I always try to feel around it to see if it's a root before I just start jerking on it. And sure enough, there was wires there. Okay, these are low voltage wires. They go on across here and they go over to a time clock. Okay, inside the garage and stuff. And remember I told you this pipe was behind there. See there now? Look at that. I was really careful about that. I pulled that. This one was looped around that. So I've redone that. Now all my sprinkler pipe is loose now. I'm not going to dig it down yet. My thing now is I want to get the dirt kind of situated in here a little bit better, and I want to take a look at some stuff. Remember I told you this this edging along here. See how it's up high there, and this one's down. So now's the time to fix that, right? I can take this down, and there should be a nail there. See that? That's one of those nails. Those real long nails. And before I just try to beat that down, I'll dig underneath a little bit, and then maybe from here to about here. Okay, then I can tap that down and make that flush. I'll fix that. And as I'm going around, I want to make sure I bring the dirt up at least 3 inches away from the concrete strip. From here down, at least 3 inches, so I can kind of see where my contour of the dirt, the angle of the dangle is going to be. And I'm not going to get it 100% because I know I'm still going to have to work on this. Remember? See how high that is right there? Look at that. That's where that big root is that I had chopped off. So, you know, I'll have to work on that. I'm going to have, see how this dips down, and that dips down, and there's a big gap between the concrete trim, the strips. That's because this is pushed down, and I raise it up. I can fix that. And then I notice this one's up a little bit high. See right there? If I'm going to go through all this, shouldn't I fix that? It shouldn't take me that much to fix that. Roll that out of the way, trim that down a little bit of the dirt, and reposition that. I'm not going to do any of that today. I am just going to do a once over on this dirt and probably that little piece of trim, and get this all swept up, cleaned up, and so I can do some other stuff today. I got some other commitments to do today. Mommy wants me to do some other stuff that does not pertain to this area, so I'm just going to get this about where I want it, and I can see where this is kind of high, that's kind of low. And I don't have to get it. I don't have to get it perfect. You know, if I get a little rolling bit here and there or something like that, that's fine. Because once I put the decomposed granite down, I can kind of swale that too along with the dirt to meet the dirt, however I want. Okay, so that's all. That's what I'm going to do today. And when I get ready for this trim, see, I see this. See how these two trims, it's close to being tight, and then it's wide. If I stand back, I can see where there's a ridge right there, and then it goes down. And that's because it's 25 years old. That's because there's this big tree here. There's probably another root over there, you know. And when I get ready for that, you know, I'll have to decide whether or not to fix that. And I'm not going to fix any of these concrete trim pieces until I dig out these nasty bushes over here. I don't even like the looks of them. I know there's going to be some sprinkler line in there, some drip irrigation main type, some drip irrigation little 1/4-inch tubings that go off of the main. I'll have to be watching for that. The roots from this big tree, I'll have to be checking that out. Then that's what I'm going to do next after I contour the dirt just a little bit. You see what I mean? One step after another. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. How do you do something like this? One step at a time. And each step is a mini project. M-I-N-I. Don't look at this entire area as, oh, there's no way I can ever do this. There's no way I can take all of these rocks from here and put them over there, half a bucket at a time. There's no way I can do that. There's no way I can get the roots out. There's no way I can get this all contoured and bring it back to where I'm getting ready to plant. Yes, there is a way. You can do it. Okay? All right. I'm going to get busy and work on this a little bit more before I work on something else today. Stick around.